Hello everyone, welcome to PhotoPlay's YouTube channel and welcome back to Tuesdays with Tina. My name's Tina Smith and I'm super excited to share a project with you. Well, with graduation around the corner, I thought we would make a Woo Hoo card. We're going to be using the Way to Go clear stamp set, and we're also going to be using the Way to Go etched metal die set. This is great on its own. You don't need the stamp set, but this does coordinate with this. So if you want to die cut out your stamped Woohoo, Way to Go, and Yay You, you sure can with this, but you can actually use this on its own. We're going to make I'm not going to call it a graduation card because this is great for any kind of congratulatory event. And it'll be gender friendly, so it could be for a boy or a girl, which makes it great. The colors that I'm going to be using are from a collection pack. This is the Variety 12 by 12 My Colors cardstock. Now there's 8 sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock in here. This actually coordinates perfectly with the A Day at a Zoo collection pack, which is coming soon. I think this is a super fun collection, but we're going to be using just the cardstock today. Now I mentioned the cardstock because the My Colors cardstock have some fabulous colors and textures to them. This variety pack actually has canvas textures in these 3 colors, and then we have a heavyweight dark brown, which is called dark molasses. That'll be great for our background, so we're going to just bring this on our project today. I'm going to put this off to the side and we're going to do some die cutting. These are the colors, all 4 here, and then I have some white cardstock, and I also have some glitter foam. I think any congratulatory event needs glitter because it just adds a festive, playful look to it. This is the texture that I was talking about. This cardstock is called canvas. And these colors are actually sold at your favorite craft store individually too. Most favorite craft stores have these individual, which is fabulous because, again, for the price point. I have the A2 rounded rectangles. We're going to create a background panel with the second to the largest. I love the stitch detail on here. Okay, and then I have the Woohoo, and die cut this out along with the star that's in our die set, and we'll die cut out about 4 stars with the silver glitter. And then for our outline or our shadow die, I'll die cut this out with white cardstock. And then with these 3 colors, I'm going to layer some stars, some larger stars together. And for that, I'm going to bring in just one of my star die sets from my stash. And if you have a nesting star die, this is where it would work perfect for this. And I'll just cut out 3 stars on each one of my canvas panels. So I'm going to do a little bit of die cutting and I will be right back. I have everything die cut and we're almost good to go. I do want to bring in some more of our, this is called dark molasses cardstock. And I'm going to heat emboss my sentiment on here. I have a sentiment that says, "So excited for you." And I'm going to treat my paper with my anti-static powder tool. And we're going to stamp that sentiment on the same dark molasses cardstock. We'll add white embossing powder. And I will go ahead and I'm going to melt this with my heat gun. Wonderful. And then I'm going to be using my sentiment strip dies to cut out my sentiment here, and I love that there's different sizes that you can use, and these work perfectly. I'll tape this down and I will run this through my die cut machine. So the second part of my sentiment is good to go. Now we have our stars here. The fun thing is you can use any kind of nesting dies. If you have a heart, you could do that. I'm just going to separate them, and I want to stack all 3 of these colors on each one. So I'll start with this is actually called sweet potato. We'll add that over here to our grasshopper cardstock. And then we'll lastly add our blue. The blue here is called Madras Blue. And again, these are the canvas textures. So we have one. And then we're just going to repeat the process with the rest. And this is a nice weight cardstock too, so we do have a little bit of dimension with this. For my sentiment, I'm going to take my Woo Hoo that we die cut out, and I am going to put some adhesive behind here, and then we'll add the shadow right behind it. Our card today is going to be a standard A2 size card. It's a top folding today, and I'm going to, so my card base wants to open up, so I'm going to lightly tack it down with my tape runner. I'm going to add my rounded rectangle to the front here. We're just going to evenly space it. And then I'm going to add my stars. I think those are good placements. And then I did put foam tape behind my sentiment here. And I'm going to add this to the bottom. Our Woohoo is going to go right in the middle. But before we add that, I want to add my stars, my silver stars here. I think I'm going to scoot my sentiment down just a little bit. I think those are great placements, so we'll adhere these. So our stars are added. We have a little bit overhanging on some edges. What I'm going to do is just trim away those over the areas that are overhanging. And then what we're going to do next is something a little bit playful. I have some mini action wobbles. We're going to take one of these. I haven't used these in a very long time, but I think they are super fun. I'm going to remove the release paper. I'm going to tack this down behind my Yay You, and then I'll remove the release paper off of here. Like so. And then I will add this right in the middle. Press that down, and we have a fun, playful wobble. This will lay flat when you put it in an envelope, so it makes nice for shipping. But I think this is a fun graduation card or congratulatory card for anyone. Have a wonderful day. I thank you so much for joining me. We will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.